Woo! A dream come true, eh? I always knew this bike existed and I've always fancied having a go, and it is a dream come true. My chance has come true. What it is this is a Suzuki Hiyabusa GSX1300R, probably about 200 mile an hour's worth of machine. All that power delivered to them big fat tyres. Woohoo! Woohoo!
What's he like that way? And he gets very excited, very easy, you know. I'm getting a bit concerned about him. In fact, he's gone for a lie down now to cool off. But this is a pretty exciting machine. Big fat wheels, as he said, but 3 big fat wheels because, yes, it's a Hiyabusa, but it's also a trike. Who in the right mind would want to trike a Hiyabusa? Well, that's exactly what's happened here. And it's done in a similar way to we've seen before. The swing arms disappeared, we don't need that anymore. Instead, we've got this new subframe, all beautifully finished, powder coated, lovely bit of engineering. Still got the chain drive as on the original machine, that's been retained, but no donor parts from cars on this. This is a bit more expensive to do this one. All instead beautifully purpose-built axle there. There's a diff in the back there. We've even got disc brakes on the back of this one to stop these big fat tyres. But again, as I say, great bit of engineering. Flat shocks up there, torsion bar, anti-roll bar, all the usual stuff that you'll find on all the best trikes. But the back end really distinctive features are these. Look at this. Of course, if the back end changes, you need to reroute the exhaust. And look at this here, big anodised gold coloured cans there, lovely finish and really very distinctive. And what about this? A wing on the back of your bike? I don't know. I'm not sure that it actually needs a wing, but you can't deny the fact that it does look pretty special. And if you think the back looks pretty good, the front's not bad either.
No, it don't look bad at all, this front end. In fact, it's beautiful. And what are you on about having a lie down? Chance would be a fine thing. This front end is unique, it's special. The standard forks have been thrown in the bin and we've got on a leading link system. 2 beautiful shock absorbers which are multi-adjustable so you can set it up to suit the rider. It's got the original Hiyabusa rear disc, would you believe, yet in a front wheel which is a car wheel, and the 6-pot calipers, both of them hanging on there, which gives it some serious braking. And the idea of this front end is to help it with its handling because it's obviously a very seriously fast machine. But they're going to go one step further. Yes, more improvements, would you? At the moment, they're actually developing a hub centre steering system, which is not dissimilar to a motor car, but it will allow them then to put both front discs on off the Hiyabusa and put the calipers on in the same manner, so the braking will be even better and the steering will be even better because the whole of that tyre will stay flat on the ground when it goes round corners. But there's even one more item needed to make this thing go well and quick. The key. Do you want to go fast? Oh, I do. I'm excited.
Well, you can't help getting excited about a machine like this. It has, believe it or not, been clocked at over 170 miles an hour. Perhaps it really does need that wing on the back after all. Riding in a straight line is really not that much different to a normal motorcycle. It's when you need to turn that the fun starts. It is surprisingly sensitive on the steering, almost to the point of being a little twitchy until you get the hang of it. And as with all trikes, roundabouts provide the best source of entertainment. Slow cornering is rather a physical exercise and you need to employ the old push and pull technique on the bars. But hey, this is a Hiyabusa. Whoever mentioned the word slow? The pillion department is fine as far as the seat goes, but any kind of rapid acceleration has the rear wing almost slicing you in two. This is one machine where a back protector is essential kit.
You know me, I like to bring you good value for money. I'm always thinking of your pocket, right? And I believe this is good because it costs you 8,000 quid for a Hiyabusa. Costs you 7,000 quid to bolt these bits on the back of it. 15 grand. 15 grand for something I reckon that'll outperform most cars. That might even cost you £100,000. So, on that basis, I'll have 2.
Yes, and he'll probably buy both of them out of last week's expenses if I know Wayne. But you too could have one of these, you know, because, believe it or not, you don't need a motorcycle licence to ride this. It's a tricycle, so car licence will suffice. You don't actually need any basic training. You could jump on this and ride it away. It's all yours. I find that quite mad, really. In fact, quite stupid for a performance like this. No training. But there you go, that's the law. Now, I know a trike isn't for everyone, but really, if ever you get the opportunity to ride a trike, especially a performance machine like this, take up the offer because it really is a unique experience. Now, there's only one thing that I really need to do now, and that's just to take these. See you later.